Thomas and the breakdown train. Every day, the fact director came to the station to catch his train, and he always nodded to Thomas and said, "Good morning, Thomas." There were a lot of trucks in the yard, and Thomas had to push and pull them into their right places. He worked hard. He knew now that he wasn't so clever as he had thought. He wanted to learn all about trucks as to be a really useful engine. But on deciding by himself, there were some trucks that Thomas was told mustn't touch. There was a small coach and some flat trucks and two car thingies. His driver called cranes. That's the breakdown train, Thomas. And when there's an accident, the workmen get into the coach, and the engine takes them quickly to help the hurt people to clear and then the line. The cranes will lifting heavies like engines and coaches and trucks. One day, Thomas heard an engine whistling. "Help! Help!" And a goods train came rushing through very fast. "Help! Help!" A new engine called James was frightened. His brake plugs were on fire, and sparks streamed out the other side. "They're pushing me! They're pushing me! Those silly trucks are pushing!" The trucks just laughed. "Ha ha 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 ha! On! Faster! Faster!" Poor James disappeared under the bridge, whistling for help. Thomas the Tank Engine didn't know what to do. I'd like to teach those trucks a lesson. Presently, a man came running. "James is off the line. A breakdown train. Get the breakdown train quickly." So Thomas was coupled on the workman, jumped into their coach, and they went off. Thomas worked his hardest. "Faster, faster, faster!" Shout out those trucks and their tricks. I only hope poor James isn't hurt. "Faster, faster!" They found James and the trucks at a bend in the line. The brake van and the last few trucks were on the rails, but the front ones were piled in a heap. James was in a field with a cow looking at him, and his driver and firemen were feeling him all over to see if he wasn't hurt. "Never mind, James. It wasn't your fault," we always said. "Your wooden brakes was no good." Thomas pushed the breakdown train alongside them. He pulled the unhurt trucks out of the way. Oh dear. Oh, don't hurt us, Thomas. Oh, don't hurt us, Thomas. It serves you right. It serves you right. He puffed backwards and forwards all the afternoon. He scolded trucks. "This will teach you a lesson. This will teach you a lesson." And the trucks answered and groaned, and creaking sort of voices. "Yes, he will. Oh, yes, he will. Oh." Then, when they put James back on the rails, he tried to move, but he couldn't. So Thomas helped him back to the sheds. The fact director was waiting anxiously for them. "Well, Thomas, I've heard all about it, and I'm very pleased with you. You're a really useful engine. James should have some proper brakes and a new coat of paint. And you, well, have a branch line to yourself." "Oh, thank you, sir." Now Thomas is as happy as can be. He had a branch line all to himself, and proudly backwards and forwards with two coaches all day. He's never lonely because there's always some entrance to talk to at the junction. Evan and Henry stopped there quite often until News Gordon was always in a hurry and doesn't stop. But he never forgets to say Thomas in return, always whistles. And that's the end of Thomas the Tank Engine, the Breakdown Train.